Hello everyone, welcome back to the kitchen table. Today on the kitchen table, I've got some concerns about the Mavic Mini. Not about the drone itself, but about the way it's being presented. But before we talk about that, coffee break, obviously. Some Colombian, I recommend it. Cheers. Oh, it's definitely required. So Mavic Mini. My problem isn't with the product itself. It looks absolutely excellent. I think DJI have done a superb job at filling that gap in the market between the cheap toy that disappoints everybody and spending £1,000 on something that's going to get a good result. I think this sweet spot about £400-500 for something that's very capable, extremely portable, is bang on. Really like the pricing that they've done it. Very aggressive again. You know, people have their pros and cons about DJI and their pricing and blasting all other innovators out of the marketplace, but you've got to hand it to them. They know what they're doing. And it's great, I think. Haven't been hands-on with it yet. I've spoken to a few pro photographers who are a little bit disappointed. We're looking for something that maybe to use as a B camera drone, really small, that they could just pop up, but they're a bit concerned about the lack of manual options on the camera and, you know, but to be fair to DJI, that isn't who this is aimed at. It's the kind of people who are maybe have tried a toy and aren't ready to jump on the £1,000 bandwagon yet. And it's a great middle point. And then you wouldn't expect it to have the same features as the main Mavic line. Why would they do that? That's crazy. My concerns are not about the product. My concerns about how it's being presented by people who've been reviewing it very heavily over the last couple of days. Most people have been leading with the fact that this is under 250 grams, and therefore in most of the places where you need to register or jump through some hoops because of that, including here in the UK from the end of November, of course, it won't have to do that, which is factually absolutely accurate, and I have no problem with that. My concern is that then some people are conflating that with "and the rules don't apply," which is plainly, certainly in the UK, not the case. I'll give you an example. There was a very well followed UK camera gear vlogger who had one and did a review on it, and within a couple of minutes at the start of the review just drove a coach and horses through the air navigation order, flying well within 50 meters of people and things, and just, that's my concern. I think as a hobby, we've kind of come under the cosh a little bit, and my worry is that if people are going to buy this thinking, oh, great, the rules don't apply. I don't have to register it, so actually I can just fly it in my back garden across my neighbours. I can take it to the beach and fly it overhead shots over everybody, and I can take it to the local fireworks display, and I can do this, that, and the other. Then with this price point, we might get a rash of incidents post-Christmas time, which I think might do us significant harm. I'm hoping that's not the case, and I should hope that DJI will be fully on board about promoting that you've got to follow the local rules no matter whether it's registrable or not. There is some very tiny small print at the bottom of their Mavic Mini landing page that says that. But yeah, the other thing, of course, is if it's a beginner and a newbie you intend to put the prop cages on, then it's going to be over 250. So technically it needs to be registered if that's how you're going to fly it. You know, it's sailing very close to that limit, which means there's very little flexibility. However, as I say, I don't think that's the concern. My concern is that, you know, people might be buying this thinking, well, I just do what I like, when plainly they can't. So I think it's up to all of us who are responsible flyers in the hobby to just try and make sure, if we do see people pushing this misapprehension that you don't have to follow the rules with it, to not do that, and to help to educate people about the right way about it. Anyway, that was it, just a quick one. Been really busy. We've got some more stuff coming on the channel soon about registration in the UK and how that will work, and some visits around the country we'll be doing, but more on that soon. Until then, we'll see you very soon, and cheers.